Girl, I know. I told you I was done 2 years ago. I know. He can't keep a job. He's always angry about something. And he takes it out on me and the kids. The kids tiptoe around him like he's a damn landmine. He doesn't treat me right. He's such an asshole. I know. And I swore I was not going to be calling you talking about the same mess over and over again. I know.
3 years later.
Okay, but for real this time, I'm not going to be complaining about the same stuff in 5 years. I'm done.
5 years later.
This is the last time you're going to hear me complain about his sorry, insecure ass. The sorry excuse for a man. Because for real this time, I'm leaving. Yet, here we are. You know he's not good for you. So why haven't you left yet? Why is it that you, the smart one, the strong one, the get it done one, can't get this one thing done? Why are you still putting up with all of that? You're not crazy. You're not weak. You're not stupid. You are trauma bonded, invested, hopeful, and tired. But you're also smart as hell. And believe it or not, that's part of the problem. Stay with me, because in this video, I'm breaking down the real reasons smart, ambitious women stay, even when the relationship is draining the life out of them. And if you're ready to stop being drained, go ahead and give this video a like. And by the end, you'll finally understand the real forces keeping you stuck in a marriage, and why it's not your fault you haven't left yet. And once you see them, you can finally break free. Hey love, I'm T, a divorce advocate and guide helping independent, fed up wives get out of toxic marriages without regret, second guessing themselves, drama, chaos, or shame. I was married 13 years, had 2 kids, worked a stressful full-time job, barely holding on, and every day I stayed, I was disappearing and wondering why was I even alive. So now I help women leave with peace, power, and a plan. So let's talk about what's really going on inside you right now. Because the reason you haven't left is the exact reason why you can't. For starters, your heart is loyal. You're a woman of your word. You want your family to work. You've invested years emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. You have shared memories, shared bills, maybe even some shared kids. You've made a commitment. Y'all been through a lot together. You're definitely not weak. And here's the truth nobody says out loud. It's often easier to stay in a situation you know that you're familiar with than to walk into a future that feels uncertain. Hope can be a hell of a handcuff.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You're also a problem solver, and you're tenacious. You're smart and you don't give up. You fix things. You figure things out. And that kind of stick-to-itiveness has made you really successful in life. It's helped you in school, at work, in many areas. So it feels like this marriage is a puzzle you should be able to solve and make it through. So your brain goes, if I could just stick it out and crack the code, then I'll get the version of him that I fell for. The version of him I believe he can be. And then I feel like I've won. Right? But baby, you don't win a man-shaped problem. You lose yourself in the process by trying. You're not failing at love. He's failing at being a partner. And some things aren't meant to be fixed, especially grown men who refuse to do better. His choices are not your failures. And what are you doing? What are you doing anyway? Are you just trying to prove that you're a ride or die chick? For what? Trying to save him does not prove your loyalty. It dissolves your destiny. It lets your dreams slip through your fingertips. And is that what you really want? But here's where things get sticky. Because sometimes what looks like hope is actually harm. Because let's be real, he's not terrible every day, right? There are some good moments, even some magical ones. Those memories are what you are holding on to. That's called a trauma bond. Abusive and toxic relationships don't stay alive. They don't last because of the bad. They stay alive because of the highs in between the hurts. You see, it's psychological conditioning. You tolerate the pain because you're waiting for the relief to come. It keeps you emotionally hooked. You got the good times, the terrible times. He's sweet again. Then comes the distance and the chaos. He makes the apologies and the promises, and it seems like things are getting better. He's doing the right thing, it seems. And then you get the crumbs of affection sprinkled in. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? And then he turns around and treats you like he hates you. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. But that right there, that hot and cold, that not knowing what quite to expect, that's what creates the trauma bonding. And it's addictive, like a drug. That roller coaster trains your body to walk on eggshells and stay small, which makes leaving feel scary. Even when staying hurts, your body has learned survival, not freedom. Abusive and toxic relationships don't last because of the abuse. They last because of the hope. You remember the good days, and you anticipate the next good day. You replay the moments where he almost got it right. He's almost there. He might even be in a moment of doing the right things at this moment right now. Stuff is looking good. It seems like his behavior has changed. It's just for now, by the way. How do I know? It's a cycle. And you know it too. You've seen this before. But listen to me. You don't have to suffer first to deserve peace. The good moments don't erase the bad moments. And the bad moments are not required to experience love. Joy and peace shouldn't come with punishment. Comment, I'm breaking the cycle, if you're ready to break this cycle, this trauma bond cycle. And stay with me to the end. I got something for you. And society makes that even harder because the world loves a good woman who stays and it's all about her husband. Which brings me to my next point. You were raised to hold a family together, to be the glue, to sacrifice. Meanwhile, who's holding you together? You were raised to hold the house down and to hold him up, my king. And deep down, be honest, you feel bad for him. You feel responsible for him. But it's like being with him makes you a better woman. See, look how loyal and loving I am. I'm a good person. I take care of a man even when he's not worth the trouble. Surely I'll get my place in heaven. Right? Almost like charity work. You do not have to donate your life. That's not what this is about. But let's be honest. You cannot build a soft life with a man who's a charity case. And pity pussy ain't never healed a man's self-worth. Because if it did, he'd be thriving by now. Your goodness is being weaponized against you. Also, do you want your son to be like him and treat his future wife the way that his dad is treating you? Do you want your daughter to grow up and end up with a man that treats her the way that your husband is treating you? Do you want her to feel the way that you're feeling now? And I know what you're thinking. And this is why you still haven't left him, even though you're miserable. You worry, what if he actually changes after I leave? What if nobody else wants me? What if it really is lonely at the top? This is sunk cost fallacy. You've invested years, tears, your whole identity. And you think, I've already put in all this time. I can't leave now. So leaving feels like losing. And you're used to doing things right, wanting to do the things right. But what if you're wrong? What if you're wrong about this? But ask yourself, does more time with the same man produce a different result? The truth is, if he was capable of being the man that you needed, the man you deserve, you'd have seen it by now. If he wanted to change, you'd be experiencing it, not hearing hollow promises. And if you're worried that he'll leave and that another woman will reap all the rewards of the hard work that you put in, honey, listen, a man who can't get it together for the family he already has is not going to magically get it together for an imaginary woman. And then there's the whisper. It's lonely at the top. Maybe having somebody is better than having nobody. You fear that if you leave, you will be alone forever. But look around. You're already doing life alone. You're carrying the kids, the bills, dinner, dishes, and the emotions. He's just taking up space where your real partner could be. Listen, staying won't make him change. It'll just cost you more of your life. And being alone while you heal is better than being lonely inside of a marriage that's killing you. Ask yourself, what would I gain by finally choosing me? Tell us in the comments. You don't need more time. He's had time. It's been long enough. You are not losing anything by leaving. You are just stopping the bleeding. You just need to decide and then trust your decision. If any of this hit home, you're already waking up to your truth. And you may be thinking, I know I need to go. I just don't know how. I got you. You don't have to figure this out alone. I created a divorce readiness guide to help you leave with peace, power, and a plan, not panic and guessing. It walks you through emotional preparation, safety planning, financial steps, protecting the kids, what to expect next, and more. Click the link in the description because you do not have to do this alone. Look at me. You're not stupid for staying. You stayed because you loved him and you believe in better. But you can love someone and still accept that they cannot love you well. And you deserve a life and love that doesn't hurt. Subscribe so you don't miss part 2 of this series, where I'm going to show you how to start emotionally detaching, even if your heart still feels tangled. If part 2 is out, you'll see it here. If not, check out this video that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. And remember, leaving doesn't mean leaving alone. And just like I said at the end of other videos, you don't have to prove your loyalty to your own suffering. Take care of you.